Alright, what is up? This is SLOplays, and I am here today for the very first official news video on Dragon Ball The Breakers, the new 2022 Dragon Ball game set to release next year. I'm actually a little bit disappointed, but I'm also very excited about it. It's weird. This is the most conflicted I've ever been. As a Dragon Ball fan, I'm disappointed just because this was not the Dragon Ball game that I was expecting. Now, as a gamer and somebody who has an open mind with all these new types of like directions that the Dragon Ball games will take every now and then, I'm actually pretty excited. So this game, basically to sum it up, it's like Dead by Daylight or whatever it's called, and Friday the 13th. I think those are the titles of those games. Basically, you have, I mean, in this game, it's a format where there are 7 survivors, okay? So they're just 7 just regular humans, okay? They're not even Saiyans. They're just like normal characters, okay? And you're trying to run away and escape from the biggest, baddest villains, okay? Who are considered the Raiders, I guess, being Perfect Cell or just Cell in general, Frieza, and it looks like even Boo. And it looks like the Raider, whoever plays the Raider, will go through evolutionary stages. And that's why it's so cool, because it's like, it's basically those games, okay, the like Friday the 13th type of game, but with Dragon Ball elements. So I think this will be really fun, especially for those of you that are into multiplayer and online type of games. This will definitely have a lot of replay value, okay? And it seems that it will also be something that's a little bit cheaper than normal. Something else that we got to bring up that's very important, and this is for all the Dragon Ball Xenoverse fans, okay? That's why we're going to be covering a lot of this content, because it is connected to the Xenoverse universe. Yes, big shout outs to Ken Zyro because he pointed this out, and I'll go over the actual announcement from the producer himself. But Dragon Ball Breakers shares the same universe as Xenoverse 2. The two games will be linked via saved data, and there seems to be some sort of collaboration with stuff that will happen between the two. The game is not free to play, but it is said to be priced at an accessible cost. Now, that means that I do not think this will be your standard $60 game. For good reason. Let's look at it, just kind of how it looks like. First of all, this is really cool. I like this. So a lot of the new abilities and things that you can get through in this game, it looks like you can do almost like a father-son, not father-son, but like, it looks like the father-son Kamehameha, where you have like a Goku spirit with you or whatever. So yeah, you will be able to most likely use certain abilities and things from, you know, main cast Dragon Ball characters. But, you know, characters like this, who's, you know, going to be Cell, the Raider or whatever, seems like they're going to be, it's going to be the most fun playing as them, just because I think you're going to be able to do so many more abilities and things. But yeah, your main goal as the survivor is to escape and run away. And I'm going to go over a lot of the description stuff, but the main reason why I do feel like this game is not really like a main line Dragon Ball game, like I know this is going to be considered the 2022 game or whatever. I think there's something else that will be worked on or is being worked on in the background, and this is just something different, a different experience for Dragon Ball fans to try out. You know what I mean? Because you look at the game, and graphically and everything, and I know graphics don't mean everything, but this is not, and you guys saw the gameplay. It's a little bit choppy. It's a little bit clunky, okay? And obviously, another thing, it's still being worked on. We don't know when it's coming out next year. It just does not seem like it is a next-gen game. And it actually isn't. It is not a next-gen game. If we looked at, I mean, if you looked at what consoles this is released for, this is going to be releasing for all the older, not older, but like the old consoles, and it will be a day one release on Switch, meaning that graphically and just how the game functions and everything is not that next gen experience. Okay, so I want you guys, like I said, to keep that open mind, that I do not think that this is going to be the next gen Dragon Ball game that we were expecting. It really isn't, okay? This is just something kind of on the side. It's 100% a spin-off. I'm not saying that they are like working on another Dragon Ball game or anything. I'm not confirming that, but you just look at this, and I'm not saying it's lazy or anything. It just seems like a separate, for fun type of game, okay? Not like that, you know, serious Dragon Ball Xenoverse or Dragon Ball Fighters or even Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. this is not on the level of those games, okay? Realistically, you cannot say that it is, all right? So that's why I think, again, have an open mind going into this and try it out. Now, not only that, there is going to be a closed beta test that will be coming soon globally, okay, depending on the countries, wherever you're living. I'm going to be following this game as news, you know, comes out and everything, and I'll be sure to update you guys on how to, you know, participate in the closed beta test and just everything about it. I'm very excited to try this out when it drops so that we can actually see and feel this game for ourselves. Just seeing the gameplay and everything isn't the same as playing it, okay? And when you're playing with friends, it's going to be a lot different. So let's go ahead and go over to the official website again, and let's just kind of go over everything. So, caught an unexpected temporal phenomenon. 7 ordinary citizens. Okay, again, you're not considered a saint, or like, you're not these overpowered characters, and that's why it's kind of cool, because it's like, it's more grounded and like down to earth. Like you're literally like a regular person. Like, this makes it feel like a little bit scary and realistic, and that's why it's like, it's cool because it's different. Okay, it's definitely different. So they find themselves stranded in a temporal scene. They share their imprisonment with the Raider, a menacing enemy from another timeline with an overwhelming power. And that's how it's like connected to Xenoverse, because it's like, you can have just like this complete universe of just different enemies that you're gonna be fighting. Like, yo, what if they throw in like freaking Broly as a Raider? Holy shit, that'd be awesome, bro. You know what I mean? Like Z Broly, like bloodthirsty Broly, Janemba. Like, I don't think it's just going to be these 3 characters. I think there's going to be more to it. But the only hope for survival is to break out of the temporal scene with a super time machine. But the Raider is on their tracks and becomes stronger by the minute. So, like I said, they have like evolutionary stages. In the trailer, you see Larva Cell turn into first form, turn into second form, and turn into final form cell, okay? By absorbing, you know, the survivors. You know what I'm saying? So that's really, really cool. But in a race against the cunning of survivors clashes with the power of the Raider to break free or be broken, okay? So again, they're advertising these on the older consoles, obviously PC as well and everything. Now, you can play this on Xbox Series X and PS5, but it's not like an exclusive thing to those consoles. So once again, that leads me to believe that it's not the you know, main thing. But Joe, check this out: asymmetric online multiplayer survival co-op, and it's developed by Dimps. And people are like, oh yeah, Xenoverse 3D come from blah 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 or whatever. And I know this is set in the same world as Xenoverse, but just because Dimps is working on it does not mean that Xenoverse isn't going to get content. Xenoverse was confirmed to still be getting content next year. Hero Vote, updates, all that shit. Even a Legendary Pack 3 or a new DLC pack will be happening. And it seems like there will be collaborations with this game, which I'm very, very excited for. We're most likely going to be able to transfer our save data. Not most likely, but it was confirmed from the producer himself. So let me just kind of go over what he says here. So in addition, this title shares the same universe as Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. So that's dope. We were planning to link the 2 titles via save data in the game. By the way, this producer, what is his name? Ryosuke, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right, Hara, he actually was a producer of Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, okay? So I think this game is in good hands, okay? At least for producer-wise and stuff. So, scrolling through with it again, we will continue to operate the game in cooperation with these 2 titles, okay? So that's really, really cool that it's going to be linked in that aspect. And I think, again, for those of you that are Xenoverse fans and everything, you want to jump on this, all right? You want to jump on this game and at least the closed beta and everything, and obviously when the game comes out, because whatever your CAC is, whatever you've done, you're most likely going to be able to transfer maybe that data or vice versa, okay? So Xenoverse players, all of us, our Xenoverse community, we got to get on this game, all right? Whether you like it or not, you got to try it. Just try it, okay? And if you don't like it, don't play it. But give the game a chance, okay? I'm definitely going to be trying this out and seeing how I like it and everything too, okay? But in order to build the game together with you, we will be conducting a closed beta test, trying it out. Again, we're waiting for information and stuff, but yeah, plan for release on PC and consoles in 2022 at an accessible pricing. Now, I'm going to say this might be $30 max if they're going to be, you know, saying an accessible price. Okay, at least the way it looks and the way it's performing and everything, it's not, it's like a spin-off. You know, I want you guys to kind of understand that. Like, it's just, everything about this game does not seem like it's that main big, you know, Dragon Ball IP. You know what I'm saying? Do you guys feel me on that? If you don't, I mean, that's fine. But yeah, that's all I gotta say with that. But yeah, I think the game looks really cool, man. I'm very interested in it. I like the fact that it uses like Xenoverse assets. I'm always gonna be a big fan of that. It just looks it's a very simple thing. Okay, so customizing your likeness right there. So enjoy 3 first iconic raiders. Okay, Cell, Boo, and Frieza. So as a raider, you will enjoy overwhelming powers to hunt and wipe out survivors, master each raider's power to track, catch your victims, to evolve, and get even more powerful. So it's probably going to be first form, Frieza, second form. With Boo, it'll probably be like Evil Boo, Fat Boo, Super Boo, Kid Boo. You know what I mean? All that kind of stuff, which is really cool. Escape from a large map composed of several areas, but be careful, the raider is always looking for you and may destroy areas to reduce your living space, making your chance of escaping always more. So escape as a team. Cooperate with others while there is still time, but the raider or other survivors' decisions might force you to go at it alone. What will be your playstyle? So yeah, you're going to have a lot of customization features, which are cool here. So whether you're a raider or survival, choose your progression path. Ooh, I like that. And unlock perks, skins, etc. to fine-tune your own personal strategy to escape as a survivor or hunt as a raider. Enjoy unique power-ups and items. So you got like this grappling hook, vehicles, weapons. Make the most of each gimmick to face against the raider and struggle for your life, dude. Yeah, this is pretty hype and exciting. So going on the website, I gotta point out how good this artwork looks. It looks phenomenal, bro. Look at this fucking artwork. I love the like female male CAC type of characters, and it looks like it's really focusing on elements of original Dragon Ball, bringing Oolong in there and Bulma from the original Dragon Ball. I think that's really cool. I like that. I like that a lot that they're doing that. By the way, the Dragon Ball the Breakers logo, it's literally the Xenoverse font, and I really do like that. And check this out. This is really cool. Maybe some people didn't notice this, but you have the Raider and the 7 survivors in the logo. You see right here on the left side, you have a giant like speared star type of thing, and then you have 7 little stars running away from it on the other side. I thought that was cute. I thought that was a cool little thing that they did. But yeah, this artwork looks really cool. And again, the game, it's like it looks like a Nintendo Switch game or like a mobile game. Okay. And maybe that's just my opinion, but it's not looking like it. But you can see right here, yo, check this shit out. Because it is, like I said, in the same universe as Xenoverse. Look at this. Are these Time Patroller symbols? That looks like the Time Patroller symbol on these like vending machines. Isn't that what that looks like? It looks like it literally it shows TP on that shit. I just noticed that. So that's dope. That's really dope. I'm glad that this is connected to the Xenoverse universe, because that gives us a lot of customizable aspects and options, okay? So other than that, I'm kind of just scrolling through here. I think that's kind of like the main gist of it. Asynchronous, I think that's how you pronounce that. Multiplayer, I'm an idiot, so I probably screw that up. But there's multiplayer online action with a group of players competing against one. For those of you who that just can't wait for the full release of global beta, will also be coming to Steam. Now, I don't know, I'm assuming other consoles as well. I don't think it would just be Steam, but if it is, I'll have to hit you all up with the info on that. But overwhelming power, deadly raider. So yeah, they start off as like, look at this, dude. You start off as like the little larva cell, and you absorb survivors and upgrade your ass. And you can do shit like this, bro. I think this looks really good right here. This full power cell Kamehameha looks great. That looks really, really cool. But 7 civilian survivors with a power level of 5 must make it out alive. I love that. Okay, so it looks like you have techniques like Solar Flare and Krillin's police car, Goku's duo Kamehameha. Oolong, he has the ability to transform into different objects to hide. So that's going to be cool and tricky. very tricky because you could go inside one of these houses and turn into a fucking pot or a box, and the raider wouldn't even fucking know, okay? What makes this game truly unique is that the team of survivors is comprised of regular civilians. Take a moment to cast your mind back to the Cell arc. That's cool. I like that. I like that. So yeah, it's a horror survivor type of game, because and Cell is the perfect introduction character for this as the raider, because he was probably the most terrifying thing that has ever happened. I mean, the most horrific horror-based thing that happened in Dragon Ball. Y'all remember when in the anime and then in the manga when he absorbed people? That shit was scary. Like, that was like horror movie stuff. But yeah, online asymmetrical action. That's dope. So there you have it. Dragon Ball Breakers, connected to the Xenoverse 2 universe. We'll be having collaborations with it, most likely, transferring save data, and a closed beta coming soon. I'm excited. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments as well. And there you have it. There is the full official breakdown. I will be following this game and updating you guys on everything, gameplay, whatever it may be. So be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Deuces.
This is Broly, and you are watching SLOplays. Make sure to subscribe, or else I'll destroy your entire planet.